What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to DriveHub, and today is a video that you've all been waiting quite a while for now, as it's finally part 2 of the install of the SLP Loudmouth system on the C5 Corvette. So now the rear end won't look so empty. That's what she said? Does that work for that? So yes, what feels like forever ago, 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks ago, I don't think it was that long ago, I purchased an SLP Loudmouth system for the Corvette. So the next morning I was so very excited to get the install done. I got everything ready, put it on, and realized that 2 of the hangers were missing. So if you missed that video, you might want to go back and watch it now. So I put the first 2 pipes that go on up over the axle, and then the second over axle tailpipe didn't have any hangers, so I couldn't put them on. I mean, I guess I could have, but then all of the weight of the tailpipes would have been hanging on the X pipe, and I don't think that's very good for the car. So luckily with the system, I got a user manual, I got all the instructions, and all little part numbers. So I put on my big boy pants, I called SLP directly, and tried to find out if there was some way I could get this part number, which was the exhaust hangers I needed. And lo and behold, that system's discontinued. I guess the system that I got. I don't know. So then off camera, I put the car up in the air, dug around, and saw if there was some way I, the idiot, could fabricate something and make it work. Which, as you'll see at the end of this video, didn't work out very well. I needed professional help. I wasn't going to be able to do this on my own. So I called my good buddies at Lou's Custom Exhaust in Manchester to see if they could help me out. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to load the tailpipes into the back of the Corvette, bring it on up to Lou's, and see if they can somehow finagle this thing so I can finally have the second half of my SLP Loudmouth system on my Corvette. hear that? Oh. But anyways, the Corvette is finally fully equipped with the SLP Loudmouth exhaust system. Thank God. So basically all Lou's Custom Exhaust did was take some pieces of steel, what you would normally use for an exhaust hanger, and they basically welded it from the SLP tailpipe all the way up to where the factory muffler hanger was, which is actually the same spot that I took the Borla system down from. That exhaust hanger right up by the rear bumper. That's where they attached the hanger to. And we had the car up there on the lift. We were able to line up the pipes as much as we could. They are a little bit difficult, as anyone knows who's dealt with 4 exhaust tips. I don't think my dad's C6 exhaust tips are even, and I don't think my brother's C6 exhaust tips are even. Both of them have aftermarket systems. I guess it's just hard to line them up. But mine looks good. The guys at Lou's did a great job, and I'm actually really liking the oval exhaust tips more than I thought I was going to. I just wanted 4 big giant round ones, but I was going to put on the SLPs, the one that came with the SLP system, to see how I liked them, and I actually do like them. They could be a little bit bigger, but so could a lot of things. So after both hangers were welded onto the system, the tech saw that the tips were moving around an awful lot. So what the tech did then was take a piece of steel and put it between the exhaust tips so that they stayed together, which I personally thought was a great idea because you could see that the exhaust was really moving around without that piece on there. And if each of them are rattling around, then that's just going to put extra stress on the rest of the exhaust system. And I don't want to crack something or have something happen further down the line. And I was actually reading up on the SLP system before I went out and bought it, and people said that they ended up doing that as well, so that makes me feel better about it. As for a difference in sound, obviously, because the pipes that I had on before, when the system was not complete yet, was basically 2 straight pipes that just dumped halfway over the axle. And I didn't have the baffles in, so there's no sort of noise canceling anything at all. So it was basically just 2 big straight pipes that dumped halfway over the axle, which happens to be literally right there. So that's what made it a little extra droney in here, because the car is now quieter than it was before, which makes perfect sense. Now you have the gases shooting out of the back of the car, which is a few feet behind me, as opposed to like right there. So I'm very happy with the system thus far. I'm literally just driving home now, so I haven't been able to spend a ton of time with this system and give you guys a thorough review of it. But a full review of the SLP Loudmouth system on a C5 Corvette will be coming to the channel soon. And the reason it took so long to get a part 2 out of the SLP install was because I got bombarded with parts for the Corvette. So I was really just excited to get those mods on, and first I couldn't figure out the exhaust myself, and when I decided I was going to take it somewhere, I just couldn't seem to find the time. I was too busy filming other videos. But now it's done, it's finished. Please don't be too mad. And stay tuned for more content with the C5 Corvette, as well as more on the SLP Loudmouth system on the C5 Corvette. Be sure to check out my Instagram at DriveHub __ for updates before YouTube. But that's it for me today. I'll catch you in the next one. Happy motoring.